Hi, welcome back to the channel. So I'm making the vanilla cream sauce to go on top of my bread puddings. So I already baked them since yesterday, but I wanted to warm up, make the sauce, warm them up again, and put fresh sauce in so I can take it to the folks. So first things first, we're going to start with a hot pan. And we're gonna melt butter and start making a roux for that. Just bring this down a little. Excuse my bristices, but there ain't nothing I can do about this or this right now. So we're going to start with a stick of butter, and this is salted butter. I wish I thought about this before, because I just realized I was out of salt and I had to go hunt some down, but I forgot that this is salted. So anyway, we're gonna put in our butter. I'm gonna make a healthy pile of sauce because I've got 2 pans of bread pudding, and I didn't get through all the bread yesterday, so I have all of this extra bread that I will be making this with probably within the next, I don't know, next week or something. But it was a lot. So anyway, our butter is melting, or it's melted. And what we're going to use about 2 cups of sugar. We're going to add in condensed milk. We're going to add in a little bit more sweetened condensed milk in there. Well, evaporated milk and condensed milk. And of course, vanilla sauce needs vanilla, and some milk. So these are the things that's going to make our sauce. So our butter has been melted now. So now I'm just going to add a little bit of flour. And all I'm doing is making a roux. Just a regular little flour at a time. And we're just going to keep going and keep twisting and turning and keep going and going and going until it softens up. So I'll come back with that. Did it stop? Oh dear God, did it stop? I can't tell. No, it didn't stop. So this is just the butter and the flour. It's made a thick sauce. So now I'm going to add some milk to it. I'm going to actually go with the the evaporated milk. Okay, we're just going to pour in slowly. Making a thick cream. Keep going, because now it's thickening on me. And we're going to keep adding that milk. And again, you have to keep constantly stirring. Keep stirring. It may start to look lumpy on you, but as long as you stir, as long as you keep moving it, it's going to fall into place and start to melt on its own. But you gotta stir. Okay, I'm gonna stop that now. Adding in the sugar. And I'm actually only adding in a cup of sugar, not 2, because the condensed milk is very, very sweet. And don't forget, I've already baked the bread pudding with sugar and condensed milk already. So we're going to pour in our milk. And there's no exact measurements of everything that I'm putting in. I know baking is, you have to have exact things in order to make things, you know, right. But with this recipe, you don't need exact. You're not going to mess it up like that. The reason why this is sticky is because it's been in the refrigerator from last night. Again, just keep stirring, stir it away, and the sauce is coming together. Again, there are lumps, but if we keep stirring, they're going to just soften up on their own. Isn't that looking lovely? Okay. So I've already added my salt, and now it's just cooking up on its own. I got nothing else to do except to add the vanilla towards the end. So we're gonna let it finish cook up, add our vanilla, and the sauce will be completed. And I'm actually going to take out the bread pudding that I have in here, and I'm gonna start cutting it up for my presentation platter of transporting. Okay, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so I just sort of turned it over and pretty much got it out of there. So now this is now garbage. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it as is, and I'm just going to cut it up into small sections so I can transfer it onto our clean pan for transport. I'm just gonna cut them into squares. The reason I'm doing it this way is that way when I bring it out there, I don't have to worry about cutting. I don't have to worry about any of that. I can just set it up and we can tong it out that way without any extra. So I'm doing the extras here, pretty much. Okay, so bread pudding's been cut up. Our sauce is done. And now all I'm going to do is drizzle some of this right on top of our bread pudding. And so for my final look, for y'all who like to see the art, we're going to set up a piece of bread. And I'm just going to drizzle some of our sauce right on top of that. And it's now like vanilla right over that. Pretty, huh? There it is, folks. Bread pudding with vanilla cream sauce. Get my pot out of the shot, right? Duh. There it is, y'all. Pretty as she wants to be. Thank you for joining me. Bye.